So if this is the end now, baby, know that I gave it my all. I believe in us, I won't give up on you. I will be holding on for life. Hope you believe in us, please don't give up on me. At least give me a try. 'Cause you're the best thing, the best thing. You're the best thing that I've ever had. You're the best thing, the best thing. You're the best thing. 'Cause you're the As I'm walking to your place, I'm shaking. I am picturing the words in my mind. I cannot stand losing you. No, I will fight. 'Cause I believe in us, I won't give up on you. I will be holding on for life. Hope you believe in us, please don't give up on me. At least give me a try. It's like you almost know what I am thinking. 'Cause I believe in us, I won't give up on you. I will be holding on for life. 'Cause you're the best thing, the best thing. You're the best thing that I've ever had. You're the best thing, the best thing. You're the best thing. 'Cause you're the
Okay. Hello. Sorry about that feedback. Okay. Yeah. Never a dull moment with these streams whenever I start. How you all doing? Welcome to another Saturday. If we haven't met yet, I'm Nelson, aka the Pixel Geek. Glad you can be here. If you're watching the live stream right now and you're in the live chat room, let me know who you are and where are you from. So first one in the door, the Marine from Texas, aka Stephen Love. How are you doing today, sir? Hope your weekend is going well. Timothy is in. Welcome back. Ayush is back. Darcy. Uh I haven't met you yet, but welcome to the live stream, live chat room. Ripple Effect, yes, welcome back. Sarah No Socks, one of my volunteers slash moderators here. Thank you so much for all your help with everything. Michael is here. Good morning. Here in the Netherlands, it's dinner time. Well, I hope you're having a good dinner and you use the beer emoji, so I'm guessing you're having some beer. So enjoy that and enjoy the stream as well. David is here. Tomas is back. What's up? What's up? Yes, yes. And I am using Restream from now on, and that's why you see the chat box there looks different. So far so good. We're restreaming to YouTube, my LinkedIn profile, and my Twitter account. So cool. If you're in my LinkedIn or Twitter accounts, yeah, let me know. Say hi. If you're watching a recording of this, well, hello to people in the future. No, just kidding. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. And again, if this is your first time, what we do here every Saturday at 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Pacific time is talk about all things no code, mainly Webflow, because that's my bread and butter. That's what I became a super fan of and couldn't stop fanboying over it ever since 2013, and there's no stopping it. There's always a new thing to learn, there's always a new thing to teach, there's always new features ahead, so it's never ending and I love it. Tony Gines is here. Welcome back. BCA is back. Yes, welcome, welcome. Yeah, so what are we doing today? We are creating a full screen menu. But before we get into that, again, where are you all from in the chat room? I want to know. We have Netherlands, Florida, San Diego, where else? And yeah, we also have morning announcements like I always do. So let me do that. Hold on. Let me see. Member stack announcement, Twitter. Oh no, announcement. There it goes. Wait, I'm looking it up. Official announcements. Come on, member stack. Where is it? Member stack blog? Oh, there it is. Boop. Over 1,000 customers on MemberStack. Congratulations to Duncan and Tyler for starting and creating MemberStack. They've helped businesses raise over $8 million. Whoa. So that is nuts. And I remember the first time using MemberStack before it was in even like closed beta or something. I needed it for a client that my wife had, and they're like, "We need a membership version of our site." And I said, "Oh, I know two people from the Webflow community who are creating this feature, and it's not in Webflow, but they're making their own business out of it. Let me ask them." And I used it, and it was very, very rough. There's still a lot of things you couldn't do at the time, obviously, but I told them, "You guys are you guys have created something amazing, and it's gonna go so far." And this was in the beginning of 2019, and yeah, I believed in them, and like, there you go. Congrats. Put claps in the chat for Duncan and Tyler. Great job, you two. I can't wait to see what else you do. But yeah, if you can link that in the chat. Oh, there. Thank you, Colleen. Man, so proud of them. What else happened? Oh, yeah, Shirley Wu. She is a data visualization programmer. So basically, things like if you see a bunch of dots, or actually, a better example is whenever there's uh, uh, a political event like a poll, like polling and voting and whatnot, uh, taking all the data and then making it animated on the internet to make bar graphs, line graphs, pies, and all these types of graphs. As you scroll down, it tells a story, or you can hover over some parts of a circle and then it explodes into even more graphs. So that kind of stuff is what Shirley does. And she was able to pitch to Webflow the idea of a live stream on her Twitch channel to use Webflow with an honest first time user experience without looking at any of the tutorials. And she did it, and I was able to help her on her second stream of doing that. And this one is it. So, Colleen, if you can put that in chat as well, the link. But it was so fun. Seeing someone use Webflow for the first time and being part of that joy of discovery. I keep saying that the joy of her discovering something that we take for granted right now, like, oh, interactions. It's so simple. Yeah, but it's come a long way, and to see that joy of discovery in Shirley's eyes and in her emotions, her honest emotions, it was so wonderful. So check out that stream. The VOD is on her YouTube channel right there. Subscribe to her YouTube channel. She is a wonderful person, and if she's in the live chat room right now, hi. If not, totally fine. Hopefully we can do another collab, because it was so at the end my cheeks were hurting because I was so happy. Yeah, so that happened. Any users of MemberStack in the chat today? Yeah, Grumpy Rick, welcome. Let's see here, people. We have Yulia from Toronto, Timothy from Tennessee, Bogota, India, 2 people from India. Awesome. Welcome. What else happened? Kevin Hag. Yeah, so if you've ever coded inside of Webflow, using the code panel, usually the code panel is like super small, and you're like, it's hard. You wish you would have more space, and your head tag is at the top and then your body tag is at the bottom. Well, Kevin Hag created a Chrome extension to just make code full screen. So you have a code mode inside of Webflow. This is not an official Webflow Chrome extension. This is fan made, but it just shows you how awesome the community is and how much the community wants to contribute back to the community by doing things like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if, and without waiting for Webflow to do it officially, they just do it on their own. And it always makes me think back to, what is the plan? When is it going to happen? I don't know. When will Webflow have an official plugin, extension, whatever marketplace? I don't know. And even if I did, I wouldn't tell you. But it just shows that the community wants it so bad, and that they're doing it on their own. MemberStack is that thing. Code mode. FinSuite created a CMS library, JetBoost, and so many more. No Codalytics. I just saw that recently. Analytics for your Webflow site, and that can also hook up to MemberStack. Like, the community is waiting. Oh, and I can't wait. As a community member, fan, I can't wait either. But we have to. Okay. Last thing I want to give a shout out to is Ashish Kumar. I just saw this morning, and he has created a clonable. So this is free. You can clone this Apple homepage design. So he has done it inside of Webflow, and it says it only took him 1 hour. That's cool. So grab this clonable, keep it in your dashboard, and duplicate it whenever your client's like, hey, I want a site kind of like Apple. Done. One button. Okay, cool. Let me change the text and the images. Cool. Done contract. Done project. So do that. Dan, welcome to the stream. Glad you are here watching on my Twitter account. Yes. Let's see here. All right, so the format for today, we're going to build a full screen menu using Webflow interactions. And then if we have time, if you have questions that, or like you want me to say, you want me to build something real quick or fix something or even review your website, that'll happen at the last 30 minutes or so of the stream. Also, next week, the 24th, Saturday the 24th, I will be doing a 1 hour stream from 11 to 12 p.m. It'll be cut in half. Why? It's because for the paying members of the Pixel Geek community, pixelgeek.community, for tier 2 and tier 3 members, I'm doing a private Google Meet or Zoom call. And there you can ask me any questions you want, need help with your projects, need some advice on your on projects that you're working on or your portfolio site, whatever. I am there for you for an hour. All right. So if you want to upgrade to the $20 or the $100 a month tier, you will get access to that. Kind of a mentorship type of thing. So yeah, that's happening next week on the 24th, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Pacific time. That's for the Pixel Geek and Pixel Pro members. And then 11 to 12, I'm doing my regular stream. What we'll be doing next week, not sure, but you can submit your suggestion over on the chat board. Again, pixelgeek.community. The chat board is on the bottom right. That's the speech bubble thing. All right, it is 10:18. Let's get at it. Elaine is here. Eli is back. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. Window. What are we doing? What are we doing? Check this out. Okay, ready? And one more time. Yeah, pretty cool. Want to do this? Let's see. Can you post a link to the analytics for Webflow, Tomas? Yeah, Colleen, if you can Google search no codalytics, that's the one I'm talking about. But yeah, let's do this. We're gonna start from scratch. Blank page. I've done nothing. Actually, I did kind of practice this morning to make a GIF. So let me clean this up. Make sure I'm not cheating, that I have anything. Okay, cool. Blank slate. Nothing is here. Let's go for it. So everything I'm doing is just basic divs. We're not using any Webflow components because Webflow components is for that basic kind of stuff. This one is more customized and yeah, so you have to do it from scratch. There's no other way. Unless you take this project, which I'll let anyone clone, and you can just copy and paste it. Oh yeah, okay, that too. All right, so here we go. We're going to put in a div block. So this div block is going to be my trigger. This is the thing that explodes. All right. So let's make this, wait a minute. What's happening in my head? Okay, so we're gonna call this menu. Okay, this is actually menu button. Okay, menu button. Cool, cool. All right, so we need to make a circle. Easy. Let's just make the width 75, 75. Width and height 75, so it's even. And then we're going to set that, set that border to 50%. So 50% creates a perfect circle. All right. And then let's give it a black color. There we go. And there we go. We have a perfect circle. But we want this to overlay on top of each of the whole page. And so if you scroll down, it sticks to the top right. It's fixed to the top right. So you need to do position fixed. And we're going to do it to the top right. Awesome. Now, we don't want it to hit the very top edges of the page. So easy enough, we can... Come on, scroll up. There we go. We can go to our spacing and just do a margin of 25 and 25 on the top and right. And there we go. All right. So we have a circle. Congrats. And now in the circle, we can put an icon of the hamburger button, but yeah, we'll do that later. I'll have to find a thing, but for now, let's just keep going because I want this to explode. All right. So we have that. We have our styles, and then we have our structure ready. I'm just thinking in my head, do we need anything else? No, we don't. So let's get into interactions, aka JavaScript. All right. So interactions, top right. Click on element trigger. So what do we want to do with this? I want to do a thing when someone clicks on it. So mouse click. All right. So on first click, what do we do? Start animation. I'm going to create an animation. And let's call this menu open. Cool. So we have this menu open. And let's go ahead and do the... Now, at first thought, you're probably thinking, if you're already used to Webflow and all this stuff, you probably think, oh yeah, it's simple. Take scale, and, well, the initial state of scale, we'll say it's 1. And then once you click the button, the scale should be something ridiculous, like, well, we can, with the slider, you can only go up to 2, right? But in actuality, you can go to anything. So I'm going to say 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay, we'll try 60. Now, you would think that's the answer. And that is wrong. Because, and I learned this too myself, if you watch closely, actually, let me do the duration 5 seconds. Look it looks, it doesn't look clean. As it grows, it gets rasterized, and you're like, ugh, I need it cleaner. How do you do that? And that was one of the things I learned. I was like, how do I fix that? Isn't scale the answer? So scale is not the answer. So I'm going to delete those two. And actually, it's size. Size is your answer. So with size, you can play around with the width and height. And so what you want to do is set initial state and set the width and height to something like, I'm going to say 8, let's say 8VH. We'll start with 8VH, and we're going to lock it so both width and height grow at the same time at 8VH. Okay? Actually, let me go down to 6 will be good. 7? Yeah, fine. And now if for the end state, I'm going to set another size, and the width and height of this, I'm going to lock it again. I'm going to use VH, and I want to set it to like, let's try 10. Nope. I'm going to go up, just go up to something ridiculous, something like that. Yeah, we'll do 170. Why not? But we also need to cover all the white space. So we need to do size and move. So we need to move this too. Okay, so I'm going to do a move on the initial state. So this move right here, I'm going to set it to, let's say, VH, and set this to 0. And let's set this VH to 0. Okay, because I don't want it to move anywhere. That's its initial state. And now I can do another move. Set these both to VH. And let's see here. Let's get in the center-ish. Okay. Okay, so it seems like I need to make it bigger on the size. But yeah, so I'm doing this stuff. Okay. So I'm going to go back to my size, and I'm going to drag it after the move so the move happens first and then the size so I can see where I'm going. Okay, let's go 200 and then the move. Oh. Let's see, maybe size needs to go a little bit more. Okay, let me do the move. So it's just there's still a little pixel right there. So I need that's what I'm trying to fix. How about okay, there. I'm using the Y. All right. And preview. Explosion. And let's make this slow so you can see how clean it is. So I'm going to set it to 5 seconds on the duration right here. And let's go ahead and set that ease out quart. Try that. Press play. And see how clean that is compared to the scale? So yeah, taking that extra time will make it cleaner. You can go scale and it's fast and yeah, okay, cool. Scale, you're done. But it's gonna look janky. But this one, nice and clean. So it's moving the position of the circle at the same time it's growing it. Cool. All right, so let's set that to 1 second. There we go. Nice. Cool. Hold on. In chat, they're talking about no code analytics. No code analytics. Wait, no code analytics. Where is it? It was a. Hold on. I'll find the link, or I'll find the link later about no code analytics. But yeah. All right. Graham, that's beautiful. Yes, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying that tip. So that's the first part. All right. So we click it once. Cool. All right. Let's see here. We click it once. Cool. But then we need something to overlay this because if I click it again, watch what happens. If I click it, now we need to fix it. But if I click it, okay, cool. It's not. Okay, actually, yeah, that's exactly what I want. Maybe these sizes and moves need to be VW instead of VH because I'm running into this responsive problem. It's not taking up the whole screen. So let's do VW instead and see where life takes us. Right there. Doing VW instead. Changing it to VW. Changing the move to VW. All right, so let's fix the size. Or does it fix the move? Let's see. Oh, okay, cool. All right, let's try that. Okay. Let me preview. Ah! No! Let's try again. Responsive is a crazy thing. Who created responsive design? It's too hard. All right, so I'm gonna start at 100. Let's move it to 70. Yes, I did it. Cool. All right, so take over the whole screen. Cool. Graham, maybe done fix it. The odd space on the left. Maybe don't fix it. The odd space on the left is kind of cool and could be a happy accident. Yeah, if you can play around with the you can play around with all these numbers once you clone this project and make some happy accidents. Like yeah, play around, learn, reverse engineer this whole thing. All right, so we're done with that. So now let's make a close we need to make a close function, a trigger. Okay, so actually, I'm not gonna call it menu button. Let's just call it menu because this wraps the whole menu, right? Yeah. Wait. I'm wondering, do I make it two different elements or just one? Okay, yeah, just one. Sorry, multiple. All right, so you have this menu button, and now let's go ahead and add another div. And this div, this is going to contain your actual av menu, all right? And so let's go ahead and make this position fixed as well. Wait, menu wrapper. So I'm calling it menu wrapper. So everything, all the contents of the menu wrapper, including the close button, will be inside of here. So you have the menu wrapper. Yes, Graham, every stream I make these projects that I do clonable for free. Use it. Use it for your portfolio. Use it for your clients. Use it. Enjoy. All right, so this is fixed, and we're going to make this full, and we're going to do a z-index of 1 because I want this on top of that other menu button. All right. Now, let's make this black. The background is black, and there we go. We're here. We're doing things. Now, I want to make sure that whatever's inside of this is in the center of the screen. All right. So to do that, I would make this flex center. Cool. All right. So this is where my menu stuff is going to be. So let's put a grid. I always like using grid. I use Flexbox for simple things, but whenever it comes to something like this, I want to use grid because it seems easier than Flex. All right, so I'm gonna deal with you later. First, we need our close button. All right, so let's put a new div, and actually we'll do a link block. Link block, and this link block we'll call it close menu. Close menu. No. We'll do close menu. And in the close menu, let's make it a circle again. So we're going to make it with 75. Give it a background color of white. Round it out 50%. We have a circle. Cool. So this is going to be our close. And we're going to do the same thing as we did in the first menu button. We're going to set it to position fixed. Put it to the top right. And give it a margin of 25. And there we go. Right? I don't know. I'm thinking. But let's just keep going. Again, see where life takes us. So when I click on this, what I want is menu wrapper to go away. Yeah, I want menu wrapper to go away. Basically display none. And then at the same time, this menu button will go back down to a circle to where it is right now. All right. So let's turn you back on. And let's do interactions. So, interactions on the top right. Element trigger, mouse click, select an action, start animation. We're going to call it menu close. Cool. So what do we want to do with the menu close? Let's do something simple for right now. Let's take the menu wrapper and just do a display hide. Boom, gone. All right. Save. Let's see if it works. So I'm going to go here. Cool, it worked. If I click on this, that one grows big. All right. So now I need to remember what size do I need to set the menu button to. So I need to go here. Menu button right here. Find its interaction, and the size is down here, 5 and 5 VW. And I need to set the move back to 0 0 VW. Is the move okay here? Oh no, it was VH. Okay, cool. All right. So I just needed to remember that. So let's go back to the close menu, and we need to reset what the menu button is. So we're gonna click on menu button, and remember, we're in the menu close interaction. We're not in the menu open. So we're gonna click on this, and we're gonna say for menu button, we want the move to go back to 0, 0, but it's not pixels, it's VW and VH. And let's set the easing to out court. And we'll set the duration to 1 second. And then we're going to add another action, which is the size. And the size was VW 5 and 5. And we're going to set the easing for this as well to out court. And if it works, wow. Because again, during these streams, it never works for the first time. I probably missed a step. So, yeah. Preview? Oh, wait. This menu wrapper, it needs to be display hidden first, okay? And, yep, I forgot one thing. So I have to go to the menu button. I have to go back to the menu open so I can turn on the menu wrapper. So I'll click on that. And after these things are done, I'll do a hide and show flex. So that way I can get my close button. All right. So here we go. Okay. What? It's like, no. Okay, I'm back. What? Why? I don't know. I don't know anything. Okay, the move was VH, or VWVH, and then the move here was VWVH. Okay, yeah. Okay. This close menu, it brings it back to VW. Why? Elon says close menu dock should be 6, 6. It will match the open button. Hold on, one thing at a time. Why? Okay. Is it because the size and move are happening at... This doesn't... Matt... Hold on. How did I do it here? Oh, yeah, because I have... Oh. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. Hold on. So the hide and... Okay, so what if I put this on a different step? What? Oh. Well, maybe? I don't know. Let's see. No. Dang. Where? Oh, look. This duration is 1 second for the move. And the size is 0.5 seconds. So what if I set them to both the same duration? Is that the answer? Yeah. Ha. See, I knew it. 360 Magnetic Solutions. Do you prefer Webflow over WordPress? If so, why? I have a whole video on that. Colleen, if you can link that. But if you want me to say it on stream, I'll do it at the end of this tutorial. But spoiler alert to that question. Do this in WordPress. Do this in WordPress. Do what I'm doing right now. Do it without coding. Don't open the theme. Don't open the CSS file. Don't open any code editor and do this. Show me that Divi, Elementor, anything else can do this. Cool. So, we got this. We good to go. All right. What's next? What's next? Oh, let's put the content in. So yeah, we're almost there. We're halfway there. Yes, please say it on screen. I prefer Webflow over WordPress. Why? Watch the video. All right, we're here. Let's do our stuff. So here's a pro tip. If you're using Flexbox and then you're like, ooh, I want to grow if possible. I want to stretch this all the way. But I don't want it to go all the way. I want like a max width. But if you try to do this right here and then go down to here and it's like, oh no, you're not allowed to. And you're like, no, I can and I will. So what you do is before you expand it, put your max width right here. And then do something like, I don't know, let's say 70 VW for the max width. And then when you expand it, boom, now you have control. Even if Webflow doesn't allow you to play with max width, you've already done it. So there you go. So my max width will be that. And let's make the height like 90 VH. 80? 70. That's fine. All right, so for this, I have 3 columns. Cool, let's do it. 1, 2, 3 columns. And we'll make this column smaller. We'll make this column bigger. Or actually, yeah, make that bigger. Cool, we'll do something like that. Actually, I want this to be max width 90. Bam. Yeah, more widescreen. It's not possible. I use Divi, Elementor, and Themify to make sites for clients. So I was considering Webflow. However, I didn't want to pay the monthly for hosting. You get what you pay for. If you're paying for like HostGator for $5 a month, oh, you got me on my rant now. Just watch the video. Oh, Webflow isn't the best tool for everything, but it can do a lot of things. WordPress isn't the best tool for everything, but it can do a lot of things. Do what your client use the tool that your client needs you to use, or use the tool that makes you have more superpowers and that you make an awesome user experience for your client from the beginning of your conversation with your client to the very end, to the point you give them the site and they're able to maintain it easily. But okay, I'll stop because I'll just go on for the whole rest of the stream on this, but watch the video. Okay. So here we go. We only need 2 rows. So let's delete one of those rows. I don't need everything to stretch to the top. I want them to align top. So let's do everything's going to align to the top, and it could be on the left. What would happen when you will set width after stretching? You can't add the width. after doing the flex expand. All right, so on this first column, let's go ahead and add a piece of text block. Actually, everything in this menu wrapper needs to be white. Cool. And let's do the tagline. Actually, I want to make sure that the font is the Pixel Geek font or Montserrat. Sounds like a vampire for some reason. Oh, it's Halloween, huh? Yeah. And let's make that semi-bold. Semi? All right. Make the web beautiful together. All right. I'm going to call this tagline, and let's just do some design real quick. I'm going to, let's go ahead and make this like 18 and make sure that it doesn't break. So if you don't want the line to break, you can just do breaking no wrap. And there we go. But I want to, let's see here. Can I do position absolute? Yeah, I can. And then I'm going to turn this. Turn this, oh, not going to sing that. And let's go ahead and rotate by 90 degrees. And let's see here. Where's the origin? One of these things. Maybe that one. And let's go ahead and bring it down. Cool. Something like that. All right. I mean, All right, next. Let's put another one. So we're going to put a div, and this div... Oh, okay. Since this one's floating, I guess this second div is still going to the first column. All right, let's make it the second column then. Manual column 2. And this one, yeah, so this div block right here, this is just going to hold all of my nav links. So let's go ahead and put a text link. And we'll call this nav link. And we'll set display block. Yay, no Codalytics, you found it. Thank you, Colleen. Mads, welcome. Welcome to the stream. All right, so if you ever come to the problem where you're like, I put a text link, but the color is default blue. But the color in my typography says white. Why? But you need to overwrite it. And so the way to overwrite it is just click on the color and then just do it again like that. Now it becomes white. Take out the underline. Let's make this bigger, like 40. Yeah, 80 pixels. Cool. And then set this to 1.3 dash. 1.2. 1. Okay. So we're going to call this home. And let's do this. Let's set the div block and call this navlink wrapper. And I want this to stretch all the way to the top and bottom of this grid. And I want to set it to flex vertical. So that way when I put links, watch this, I'm going to put let's put like 5 links. But I want them to space out evenly. I want to put like gaps in between each link. So what I can do is take this flex box and then I can space them. Boom. Cool. Yeah. Rather than having to add margin bottom and top or padding or whatever, no, you just let the computer do it. Home, about, work, hey, and join Pixel Geek. I don't know. Oh yeah, contact. Cool. Yeah, and then these can all be links, and then each link we can do a hover effect where it's a different color, like cool. And always remember, contrast ratio, make sure that it's AAA or at least AA, and you can see right there, like if I go lower, it's like, okay, you're good for accessibility. You're pushing it. Oh no, and that's a fail. So keep it bright on on dark backgrounds, and vice versa. Cool, got it. And let's do a transition. So because it's not like just on and off, like yeah, let's do a transition. So it's an animation. So we go here to transitions, find the font color, and we're good. Sweet. Nice. All right. There you go, Michael. Yeah, exactly. No hassle with plugins. But don't take my word for it. All right. So we're there. I mean, we're there. So if we go like this and we display none, and check this out. Cool. Cool. Yeah. But we're not there yet. But we're getting there. Is this clicking for you all? Do you understand what I'm doing? Yeah. Yeah. Let's keep going. Let's turn this back on and let's do one more column. What did I do? Oh yeah, send me an email. Connect on LinkedIn. Let's do this. Add another column, and we'll set this to manual so we can push this to the third column. And we're going to push this to the bottom. So see, it's right there, and push it to the right. Yeah, that's right there. Cool. And now let's go ahead and put two links. Text link, and we're gonna call this. Let's go nav link, but we're gonna call it give it a combo class of shmeh. Is there a way to check the whole site at once regards to color visibility? Not at this moment. Webflow did announce that they're working on a site accessibility audit checker thing. So maybe we'll see. Timothy, I'm liking it. Yes, thank you. All right, let's make this small, but not too small. Cool. All right. What did I put here? Oh yeah, send me an email. Isn't that what contact is all about? Oh well. Slide into my DMs. I don't know. All right. And we'll give this a margin top of like 20 so I can copy and paste and we have space in between. 32. And this one is connect on LinkedIn. Okay, I want these. There we go. I want to make sure that's aligned right when it comes to the text. Cool. Yeah. That's cute. Oh, we're going to get there later. We're going to get there. Isn't this fun? Is there a way to initiate the close animation when you click on a link? Does that require custom code? Yeah, it does require custom code. This is based on a client project that I did a long time ago, and I don't want to click the link in my actual project because that might reveal. Because I don't know if he launched the site yet. He hasn't emailed me telling me that, but it's been a long time, so I don't want to. I promised him I wouldn't show it. So, but this stuff I want to show you all. Um, wait, these should be thicker. Like, thick. And these shouldn't be. Let's like make this smaller. Sorry, I'm just having fun. And then like all caps. Yeah, something like that. All right, cool. So more emphasis is going on this. All right. Contrast checker. Ooh, thank you, Colleen. I noticed you set type in pixels. Many resources I've read say never use pixels. What's your opinion on this topic? Yeah, you can use yeah, you're right. Do VH or VW actually. It's better for responsiveness because if you do a font size of like that, watch what happens to the text. See? That's cute. Yeah. All right. Cool. So we're done that. All right. So now I want to do the thing where when it opens, that whole staggered load effect happens. So let's do that. Okay. So we're going to grab this menu button right here, the one that opens it, and we're going to add on top of that timeline, that animation timeline, to make each of these happen. Yeah, to make each of these happen. So to do staggered load, you need to make each of these elements unique. So this one, it has a unique class name, tagline. This one, this one, this one, this one. This one, they all have the same class name, navlink. So we need to make them unique. So just add a combo class, navlink 1, 2. And this is where the kind of tediousness of animation happens. But if you want it to look slick, you'll put in the time. Okay, so each of these has a unique class name. Cool. Now, go to the menu button, interactions. We need to play around with the menu open animation. So menu open. Let's do menu wrapper hide and show. Let's go ahead and duplicate that because I want the initial state of the hide and show to actually be hide for the menu wrapper. But then when we press play, it shows everything at the end. Cool. So we're here. Now, let's take this tagline. Obviously, it'll go when we click on it because we have the hide and show not showing. So we click on it and we do, let's do opacity 0 down here. The initial state is opacity 0. All right. And let's move this a couple pixels from its origin to the right. So we'll do negative 30. All right. And then when the menu wrapper is open, we want these two to go back to its original state. So what we can do is select both of these, right click, duplicate, and drag it after the menu wrapper. And then for the move, we're going to go back to 0, its original position. And then for the opacity, we're going to set this to 100. Okay, and let's go ahead and also add an easing to this, like a ease out quart. Cool. And it's not rotated. Duh. So I need to do that too. Hold on. Tagline, rotate -90. Tagline, rotate. Well, does it keep the rotate if I just leave it? Oh, okay. Oh, I need to move it too. Not what's the number? So what happens is if you ever have any, if you have any styles in here in this styles panel, if you have any of these transforms happening, it's going to get erased in interactions. So you just have to do it again inside of interactions. So the move is 0 and 310. Let's go there. Yeah, there is no way this is going to be like a quick tip type of YouTube clip. So 310 on the Y. And the Y we'll just, can we just leave it like that? Cool. All right. So we're there with the first thing. Again, tedious, but it makes it look cool. All right. So we're there. We good. Okay. All right. Now let's get each of these nav links and do the things. So we're going to move the nav link up on the Y by 30 pixels, so negative 30. And then I'm going to add a opacity of 0 for its initial state. So these are initial state. Right click, duplicate, and we'll put it with the tagline step. But we're going to add an extra delay of like, pick a number, 0.25, half. All right. So this happens and then this happens while this is happening. Okay. So preview. Oh, did I not set the opacity? Oh, I forgot to opacity 100. The move back to 0. Let's try it again. That is slow. Why? Oh, it's because I have different easings. Ease out quart. There we go. Cool. Rinse and repeat times 4. So select these, right click, duplicate, drag it into the actions, but instead of having to, so what I can do is change the class to navlink 2. That didn't change this, did it? It did. No. Undo. This is one of the hard parts, tricky parts of the Webflow. So let's try it again. Duplicate, and let me see. Right click, change target, just for these two. Not all of them, Webflow, just these two. Okay, so that class link changed to 2. Did these change? No, they didn't. Okay. Whew. All right. So now I'm going to right click. Actually, I'm going to drag this in here. We're good. And so for this nav link, right click, duplicate, right click, change target, choose number 2, drag this in here. I know I'm getting a little bit faster now, but this is this is it. This is the tediousness of making an animation like this. Will Webflow have a staggered load thing, quick effect? I hope so. But until then, this is the way you do it. Let's see here. Let's just add 0.25. Oh, okay, so now it's 0.5. And we have the easing set. Let's preview. Yeah, it's kind of slow. So now I got to fix the timing on this. So delay, we'll just say 0.1. And this one, just make it easy, 0.2. There we go. Okay, cool. All right, so again, rinse and repeat. I'm going to take this one, select both, duplicate, right click, change target, click on the next one, so we're on number 3, drag that in there, select both, right click, duplicate, right click, change target, number 3, drag it in there, give it a delay of 0.3. So now we have 1, 2, and 3. Preview it. We're getting there. It's looking slick. The finish line is almost there. Not too bad. Here we go. So right click, duplicate, right click, change target, number 4, drag that in there. And I'll just go on autopilot now and ask, how you all doing? Yeah, having a good Saturday? I hope I'm adding to your Saturday. I hope you use this cool project on your future, on your future projects or portfolio or whatever. Yeah. So, I heard that Google can now figure out what song you're humming. That's pretty cool. I wonder how they tested that. How many people were humming when they're testing that? Can you be a QA tester for humming? We're doing something. Cool. If you have a lot of links, you may get confused. Because notice how these first names don't change. So, yeah. Almost done. I'm lost. Wait. I forgot to add a delay here. There you go. Done. Yay! Cool. Scott, love it. Thank you. Gotta go back to work in 1 hour. All right. No, it's okay. Go to work. Get your mind ready for work. Watch the replay. All right? It'll always be there for you. And then come back next week. We will be here for you. Don't know if you remember that I asked about this like a month ago. Well, I'm finally doing it for you. Awesome. Okay. Yep. Wait. What? Oh, no. I have to reset everything. Wait. Oh. Okay, yeah. Man. Thought it was done. Ugh. I thought, I was like, okay, cool. This is done. Let's just chat. No, there's so much more. Yeah. Oh, look, my dad's texting me. He's watching. Hi, Dad. What'd he say? Oh yeah, and thank you, Colleen, for your donation. If you want to support the stream and donate, there you go. Okay. Okay. So, we're here. We need to reset where all the text links are. And I'm trying to think, is there an easy way to do this? Because I don't want to have to go through each one and... So, we'll see. Maybe? All right. So, menu close. We're going to use the menu close trigger, and this is what we need to start adding on to when it comes to when it comes to closing. We need to reset everything. So, tagline. I'm not gonna do staggered load. Let's just all of them reset. Like you had your fun, and now when I press close, go back to where you were. So, okay, so this menu button doesn't hide, but this doesn't hide and show. Okay, so I was doing the hide and show thing. So hide and show will happen later. Yeah. So let's put this. Okay. Yeah. So this right here, this tagline, we're going to move it back to where it was. So -30 on the x-axis. And we're going to I'm wondering if I animate it first or I just yeah, so what I'm going to do is set the duration to 0. So there's no animation. It just resets back immediately after someone clicks. Yeah, so I'm going to reset everything without any animation. So this tagline right here, we're going to set it to that, and then we're going to reset this to opacity 0, set the duration to 0, so it immediately goes back to that. But I want that to happen before the whole menu wrapper closes, before it does the hide. Yeah. Okay, so tagline right there, gone. Cool. These nav links, I'm going to do the same thing. Let's go and set the move to -30 on the Y, and we'll set the duration to 0, and we're going to set the opacity to 0 with a duration of 0. All right, so it just happens. And here's the thing. I want this to happen to all the nav links. So instead of just doing this nav link with a combo class of 1, I'm going to set it to all nav links. Cool. So wait, how come that one's gone? But these, okay, whatever. Yeah, right there. Okay, cool. They're all gone. All right, sweet. So let's see what happens with that. Let's just test it out. Okay, go away. Cool. Okay, cool. Yes, that's what we want. No, not you. Wait, what? What? Shh, quiet.
Here's the definition of quiet. Making little or no noise.
Thank you, Google. What was that? All right. So I want some sort of animation now of all of these like fading out rather than just a off with the light switch. Yeah. So this grid right here is what I want to do a opacity 0. So let's go ahead and add opacity. I want this to animate to 0 before everything resets. I'm going to set this to quart. And so it does this. Cool. Okay, all right. Or is it the menu wrapper that, man. Hold on, I'm getting confused by myself. Go like that. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. And let's make the close menu also do opacity 0. But at the same time, see here. So all of these will happen at the same time. So the grid is going to opacity 0. All of these are resetting back with a duration of 0. And then the menu, once the opacity is done fading away, the menu wrapper hides. But also, I think at the same time this grid opacity is going 0. No, sorry. At the same time that these are collapsing, this closed menu also needs to go opacity 0. Ease out court. We'll throw it there. Ew. What? Why? Oh, it's because we did the height. I wonder. Okay, maybe you should go there. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. So we have our close done. Cool. Now we need to fix our open one more time. So we need to fix the close, or sorry, the open one more time. So it's so this close menu shows up again. All right. And since my dad is watching, and probably my mom, this is how far I've gotten. Thank you for teaching me. Close open. Yeah, close open. Close open. That's what we used to sing to kids to teach them how to open and close their hands. Anyways, moving on. Save. Let's go here to menu button. We're going to go to menu open. I know this is kind of confusing. It's hard to explain. This is a very advanced tutorial, but James? Yeah, so James, now you understand why I had to make this its own dedicated stream. I couldn't just answer in 5 minutes. This is already 45 minutes into the stream. Into the tutorial. So, yeah, just for this. Let's go. So now I'm in the menu open. The close menu. Let's go ahead and add it here to opacity 100 with ease out court. And I think because of that, we're done. Oh, I felt it. I was like, ugh. What happened to my stream? Did it die? It's, wait. Is my stream still going? Hold on. Hello? Wait. Oh, okay. Okay. That was weird. YouTube said number of viewers 0, and I'm like, what happened? And while checking my streams, okay, we're good. I think, yeah. All right, thank you, Steven. Yeah, still here. All right. Why isn't it resetting? I did the things. All I did was just add opacity to this, and now you're. Oh, the grid has to be. Duh. Okay. So menu wrapper, hide and show. And at the same time, this grid right here has to go back to opacity 100 at 0 duration. A little bug there, but I'm calling it. My brain's tired. You know, after every stream, I have to just lie down and because it's mentally tired. It's exhausting. But it works. You're welcome. You're welcome, Internet. So I will let you have this project. You can clone it. You can mess with the timing. You can fix that one bug if you see it's happening. But there you go. There you go. That's how you do it. It's not easy. James, I have no idea. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. This is for you and the rest of the community. But yeah, that was fun. Here, let me publish it and you can play around with it. But yeah, let me get into questions. Oh, there we go. Let me copy this. Copy link address. Oh yeah. Come back next week and show if you want homework. Come back next week and show me you've duplicated this and used it for something. Show me that you know how to try and fix that bug that I have. You'll see it. Also, make it responsive. Ooh. So, there's your homework if you want any. If you want to challenge yourself. This is not responsive yet. See what you can do with it. Let's go to questions. Close, 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 close. Okay. Timothy, question about multi-parter? Multi-parter about that. Okay, so Timothy is asking, hey, I've been busy the last few weeks and I've missed the live stream. Hopefully I'll make it tomorrow. Well, you're here. Yay. Anyways, I have a few questions maybe you can help with. Okay, number 1. Can you think of a reason why attributes in MemberStack that are meant to show or hide elements would not work? I've added the member-specific and non-member-specific attributes to different buttons, links, and elements on my site, but when I publish, I still see both versions. Do you have a link to your site? Maybe this is... okay, I may have to just answer this off stream and on the chat board, because I need to see what you're working with. I need to see the site. Because yeah, working with MemberStack can be a little confusing, especially if it's your first time. So yeah. Oh, and Colleen linked in chat a doc, so you can put your links there if you want me to review your site rather than putting it in chat, because YouTube chat, I have it strict where you can't put links unless you're a moderator. Let's see here. Number 2 from Timothy. Can forms be created on my site and act like sort of a Google form, and the information then collected as a CMS collection? Yes, it can with Zapier. Can the information collected be directly fed into an existing CMS collection I've already made? Yes. Yes, you can. Using Zapier. Can I... I think I have a video on that, on how to do basic Zapier things with Google, with a form. Colleen, if you can find that and link it in chat, or I'll find it later and put it in the chat board. When designing pages that will be personal for each user, it will be their own account, the way you have your own YouTube channel or Facebook page. Do we design them as a static page? Where does each user's page actually exist? Does it become a collection? Yeah. So MemberStack actually has a tutorial on how to make member-specific pages. MemberStack member-specific pages. And yeah, there we go. So they have... Okay, let me copy and paste that in chat. Shirley is here. Shirley, welcome to the stream. I'm so glad you made it. Oh yeah, you told me you're not a morning person. That's why you're here at 11:30. That's totally fine. I'm glad you made it. You missed the whole tutorial, but here's what we did, and you can watch the replay if you want. But yeah, I got it done ish. Check it out. Check it out. Oh, snap. Yeah. That's what we did. So, yeah, you'll be able to clone this and then reverse engineer if you want, but it's an advanced stream. There's a lot of interactions, but just showing you what is possible at Webflow without coding. As you said in your stream, why do you even code? But yeah, it was fun. Let's go. Back to the questions. 4, can users upload their own profile image to their own accounts? Yes, I'm doing that with Pixel Geek Community. Yeah, you would use Zapier. So I'll add that to my list. I need to make a note. Add this to the list of stream ideas. Point up. Point. There we go. I'm making a note of it. All right, Timothy. It's on my list. Question number 2. Is this from... Who's this from? Question number 2. Making grids responsive includes response from Ripple Effect, who's on stream. Okay. Any chance we can talk about how to make a grid with manual tweaking responsive? Oh, yeah. Yo, hello. Shirley, thank you for the $20. You rock. But so happy to catch you even a little bit. I came over as soon as I woke up and finished my daily routine. That animation is awesome. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. See here. Mohammed, I feel so wrong choosing to be aeronautical engineer. Student codes are so fun. Aeronautical engineer, that's cool. Like, that's neat. Keep doing that. Why not? If it makes you happy, go for it. You know? Now I'm all thinking about space. Yeah, Elon Musk said on Friday that the timeline is 2022. They're going to start loading propellant while in space. So you have one spaceship docked with another spaceship, and one of them is giving fuel to the other one. And then 2023, they're going to have their Starship Moon prototype. And then 2024, they're going to land a Starship uncrewed on Mars. Yes! Yes! Okay, anyways. Making a manual grid responsive. Oh, it was posted on the chat board. Okay, yeah. So if you haven't been to the Pixel Geek community chat board, there's a lot of people there. And if you need help with your projects in between these streams, be there. Let's chat it up. I'm there every day, and I try to answer as many questions as I can when I have time. But, and again, thank you, Sarah, for being the moderator of this chat board. But, yeah. I'll look into this today. I'll look into it today. All right. Let's go to... Okay. Magnetic Solutions. If you're still here... Do you prefer Webflow over WordPress? I gave you that answer. I will give you more answers if you need. But again, Can WordPress just do what we did today without code? Right. Joseph Graham, is there a way to initiate the close animation when you click on a link? Does that require code? Yes. Will you consider adding that to future tutorial? Yes. It's page transitions. Can I do it now? My brain's tired. Hold on. Because half of me is like, I'm tired. And then the other half of me is like, no, but it's going to be fun and people are going to like it and da 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 da. It's like, okay. I'm looking at my client's project right now. Oh, okay. I'm reading the code. Okay, we'll do it. Joseph, if you're still here, wait a minute. Didn't he have to go to school? Or sorry, work? So I'll just do it next time. I don't know. I'll do it next time. Mohammed, what if you add those transformation after you add interaction? Do they cancel out? Yes, they cancel out. Timothy, can you reset the navlink class? Yep, I did. You saw me do it. Someone linked that in Sketches Lab Clonable. What's this? Yo. Okay. So someone else did it already. Huh. You can clone it right now. By SketchLab. I swear, I didn't look at this first. Wait. I swear, I didn't. Now I feel like I'm an imposter. No, but I did it from scratch, so there's that. So never mind, don't clone mine, clone this one. Inspired by Bonfire. I don't know this Bonfire. Alright. Never mind. Wait a minute, wait. Oh, okay, there's that. Aha! So mine, on the open, it doesn't just fade into this, and then this one goes to a circle. Nah, mine actually explodes and then closes. So, see, a little different flavors. So you can do this one or mine. Up to you. Mohammed, can you actually make forms work without Zapier or any automation tool? You can make forms work inside of Webflow, yeah. But when someone presses submit, that data just gets saved into your project's form settings page. It doesn't go anywhere else. If you want that data to go somewhere, you need Zapier or Integromat or something of an automation tool. What's cool with Zapier is Zapier can take that form data and send it to Slack and then a circle chat board and then a text to your mother and then an email to you. I don't know, whatever you want, but Zapier can make that happen. And that's why I always think it's an awesome tool. Cool. I feel like I've answered all the questions, so I may do Joseph's request to go one step further and make the page transition happen. Oh, where's the link to the Sketch Labs? Can you share that? Yeah, can you share that link, Colleen? All right, so let's do this. Say namaste. It's a way of greetings here in India. Huh. I just did. All right. So here we go. Let me get my full screen circle. Let me just get my script. Not a speaking script, a Java script. All right. Here we go. So we're back here. Let's take it further. Project settings. Actually, no, I need to make another page. So let's go ahead and actually we need to make these links symbols. So I'm gonna go here, right click. Nope. Let me hide this real quick. There we go. So take this, right click, and create symbol. And so we're gonna call this menu button. Leave that. Go to menu wrapper. Right click, create symbol. Menu wrapper. Nice. Cool. Let's duplicate this page. And we're going to call it about. All right. And on this about page, let's use layout to design the homepage. So let's a hero with an overlay. Cool. And then after that, we can have like cards, and then right after that we can have a CT, a call to action, and then after that we can have a footer. Cool, we've made a web page. All right, and now on the about page we can have like a hero like that, and then we can have like a subscribe form, and then we can have a footer. Cool. All right. And just to show you, see, it takes up the whole thing. All right. Cool. All right. So in this menu wrapper, I need to go inside, set it to flex, and this about link is going to go to the about page. This home link is going to go to the home page. All right, so when I click in between these two, there should be some sort of animation that happens. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to copy my code here. All right, and go to project settings. Go to my custom code. I'm going to add some JavaScript. And paste that in there. All right, so let's talk about code. No code. We're done. Just kidding. So line 1 says, "Hey browser, I got some JavaScript." And the browser's like, "Okay, cool. What is it?" Then you go to line 2 and say, "All right, I'll tell you my script. I'll tell you what I need you to do. Hey browser, if you find," hold on, let me delete that. "Hey Mr. Browser, if you find an anchor tag," that's what A means. "If you find an anchor tag with a class name of," and that's what dot means, "nav-link, if you find that, start listening for stuff." And the browser's like, "Okay." And so you're telling the browser, hey, when someone clicks on a nav link, do something. And that's what the code says. When someone clicks on a nav link, do something. Why does code in this weird, funky order? Why the things? All right. And then we're saying, hey, if someone clicks on a link, the nav link, don't let the browser do what it usually does, which is go to the link that that anchor tag has. All right? You're saying, hey, hold on, don't do anything with that. instead get the attribute href. Okay, I want to store that into my browser's temporary menu or temporary memory and call it go-to. All right, so we're telling the browser, hey, don't let the user go to the next page. Instead, give me that URL and remember it for a split second. Just remember it. And the browser's like, okay, cool. What do you want me to do with this? And then you're telling that browser, hey, I want you to set a timer. I want you to set a timer for 1 second. So that's 1,000 milliseconds. So 1 second. I want you to wait 1 second before you do anything. After 1 second, I want you to do a thing. And the browser's like, cool. What's that thing after 1 second? I want you to take that window, which is the browser, and then go to the location bar, which is where you type in stuff like google.com, and go to that temporary memory. Does that make sense? And so I'm telling the browser, hold up, wait a minute, hold this URL in your memory, and then after a second, go to it. And the reason why we're doing that is because we want the animation, the close animation, to play out before you do the thing, before you go on to the next page. So this is page transitions. Save changes, go back to the designer. Nelson, do you know why there's no gravity in space? There is gravity in space. That's all there is in space. There's all gravity. And the closer you get to a mass, the more closer you get to an object, and the bigger the mass, the more gravity you feel. Because you're getting trapped into that gravity. We're all feeling gravity right now. So there's always gravity in space. Yeah. Even asteroids have gravity. Like there was the European Space Agency, they sent over Rosetta and another little robot, and they were able to orbit a small asteroid and be caught in its very, very light or very, very low gravity. But yeah. You should start a coding channel as well. I mean, I'm not good at code. This is how I interpret it in my head, and so I'm trying to help you all out. But super duper code? No, that's not me. All right, so we have this, and we're waiting 1 second. So I'm hoping that our close animation is only 1 second. So let's see here. Yeah, it stops after the duration's 1 second. So it's probably, a second and a half. So I need to change my code to a second and a half. So let me do that. Let me go Mac. And instead of 1,000, we need a second and a half. There we go. Save it. Go back to the designer. And now I need to... anything that has a nav link, now it needs that close animation. And what's cool about Webflow is you can repurpose animations. So I'm going, or animation timelines. So for this nav link, on mouse click, I'm going to start an animation, menu I may have to fix this because this lightning bolt means something's going to happen to this actual element as well as other things. So I need to fix this. Yeah, see, very advanced stream today. So I needed to affect class. There we go. Okay, we're good. This one, menu close. There we go. So when someone clicks on this, it's going to do that animation. Okay. But also I want to make sure that this triggers on anything that has a class of navlink. Okay? All right, I'm gonna publish and watch. It's not gonna work. Why? Because that's how these streams go. Let's open. See? Something like that. So you would need to do some sort of page load animation on on the next page, on each page. But yeah, can I show you? Hold on, let me check my actual site that I did without showing who owns this site, so I can show you what I had to do for this client. Let's see. Let me go to work and then hero row. Can I just let me just delete this? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, and then that footer. Okay, let me delete that logo from the footer. Okay, cool. Let me go to the home, and there's nothing. Cool. Okay. Let me publish, and I'm gonna show you this. I'm gonna show you. Okay. Ah, sweet. Okay. All right, cool. All right, check this out. So this is what I did for my client. So on page load, on all of the pages, they all have this swiping effect. If I go here and I click on work, it swipes, and then after the first swipe, it switches the page, and then that page load of that new page, it swipes again. So it looks like you have a page transition, but it's just interactions happening. So take the basics that I made for you. Yeah, take the project and just run with it. I love working with designers because like they push me to my limits, and when it's done, I'm like, it makes me look good. I'm not a good designer, but like I want to translate your designs into something that you fall in love with. That's my jam. That's my jam. All right. Any other questions? 10 minutes left on the stream. Looking at the questions. I'm so curious about your tweet today, Nelson. What's my tweet? I'm curious about the tweet today as well. Which one? I tweet many tweets. Share project links. No one shared a project link? Okay. That's cool. Cool. Nice work, Nelson. Thank you. Thank you so much. I think we're gonna end it if there's nothing else. Yeah. So again, next week, the 24th, I'm streaming the live stream for, or actually, I'm doing a group session with Pixel Geek and Pixel Pro members of the community. So a whole hour of me helping you out with whatever. You want tips, you need support, whatever, I'm there for you. So next Saturday, 10 a.m., 1 hour for you. And then 11 a.m. to 12 p.m., regular stream. Okay? Also, the Pixel Geek No Code Awards, we're ending round 1 tomorrow. So, all these submissions, vote on all of these. You can vote as many as you want. But, ooh, no experimental teen creators. Interesting. All right. Vote on all of them. You're allowed to. Round 2, Colleen, Sarah, Rock, Parker, Eric, and I will vote who goes to the finals. All right. We haven't seen. Actually, no, I can't vote. No, I've seen them. So Colleen, Sarah, Eric, Rock, and Parker will vote on who moves on to the grand finals. And then from there, we'll have our guest judges vote on the actual grand winners for each category and division. I mean, no, for each division. Yeah. There's going to be one solo creator winner and one team creator winner at the end of it all. But yeah. Super, super happy you were all here for the stream. If you're watching a recording of this, thank you so much for getting to the very end. Usually people don't. Or if you just scrubbed to the ending for some reason, then hi. This part is dedicated to you. And if you actually did get to this part, leave a comment and tell me. And like, maybe I'll do something. Like if you have a coffee page or something, I'll say hi or throw you a coffee or something. But yeah. Okay, there James is still here. I thought you had work, James. Let's see here. Let's see, James dot dash Abad's portfolio number. Let me see here. James Abad's Tash portfolio. Huh. The link is coming up 404, James. Send it to me in the chat board. Pixelgeek.community. Post it there. Let's see. Timothy, great stream as always, Nelson. Thank you. Wait. I should... Wait. Where are we going? There we go. We got some music. This is the music playing. Cool. All right. Something like that. All right. So go vote. Join the pixelgeek.community. I will see you all there next Saturday. I will see you all there on the chat board, but I will see you all live next Saturday at 11 a.m. Pacific time. Subscribe to YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. I'm on Twitter all the time. It's down there at the Pixel Geek. Thank you all so much. And yeah, let's end it. And as always, make the web beautiful together. See ya.